objective for our project was to showcase timber in a transmission tower design for the aesthetic competition series. So this competition is meant to emphasize the ASCE aesthetic policy, where engineering and design meet an aesthetically pleasing built environment.
I benefit from this project by having an example of how timber can be both aesthetically pleasing and functional in the built environment.
One positive outcome for our client was the showcasing of using timber as a sustainable building material. Many of the ideas proposed in this project could possibly be implemented in future plans and designs.
So the most challenging aspect for me of our project was the fact that we had to use materials that weren't commonly used for a tower of this size and caliber, and we also had to make it aesthetically pleasing, so the design wasn't necessarily the most practical, and we had to kind of step away from what is most commonly used to complete our goal.
The most challenging aspect of this project for me was the structural design of the wooden components. This was very unfamiliar territory for me, given that all of my structural classes have been designing out of either steel or concrete.
As team leader, something that I benefited from this project was just improving my overall leadership skills, but specifically learning how to coordinate people as a group, and also how to manage people on an individual basis and how they work best, and kind of catering to that.
I received a personal outcome from this project from mainly learning how to work with other engineers, reaching out to people for help when I needed it, whether it be professionals in the area or professors.
So in this project I learned how to work with little guidance, especially in the structural engineering aspect. I learned how to work with 3D, and I learned how to perform a lot of structural analysis calculations.
Other than the obvious time management, I would say one of the biggest things to keep going is communication. Even if you're work yourself, if you don't need anything from someone to get your work completed, people need to know what's going on in the project, and communication is key.
A couple things I suggest to future students is to get off to a quick start at the beginning of the semester. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed because of your inexperience in the project tasks, and ask your mentors as many questions as you need until you better understand what needs to be done.
Construction process of the geotechnical aspect of it.
The overall objective of our project was to design a transmission tower out of wood. I'm sorry. It was the soil foundation, and really,
Natural beauty of our area, which is East Tennessee, where the Smoky Mountain National Park kind of trees.
Wait, hold on, I have follow-up questions.
Dr. J knows what she's doing. Trust the process. It's just gonna suck.